Hi guys, it's Dave in real life and welcome to this Sunday's daily episode. We're at the Riverside in Castleford and we're on a little walk along here. We have ditched the Sunday ramble videos and we are here, I'm here on my own. No Angel in real life this time, but we are at the Riverside. This is the River Aire. We are going a different way. You may have recognised that last bit as a part of one of the other ramble videos that we have done, where Angel, my daughter, met a horse. Here we are meeting some ducks. Look at these. Or are they geese? I don't know. But that was pretty cool. We have got this kind of lock thing at the other side, and there we have somebody fishing. But as I wandered in under the bridge, this is a way that I've never ever been before. This is a brand new adventure, guys, even for me. I've never walked this way before. But we were walking into a boatyard, and yes, it actually does say private land. So literally, I don't know if I'm allowed to film, but this is a part of the Riverside Trail here in my own town of Castleford. So you have to walk through here to be on the trail. But have a look at these, like abandoned boats. That has got like a plant growing out of it. We've got some like engine parts. There is some boats actually on the river at the side, which is looking pretty cool and lived in. We've got loads of vans. Fortunately enough, I do walk through here with no confrontations, but it is kind of weird. Obviously, I was a little bit wary with it being private land. There is like a little showroom hut thing. Look at this nice fancy sports car and yet another abandoned boat. But we are quickly leaving, as this gate actually just says the Riverside Trail on it. So, yeah, we're on the right path, guys. This wouldn't be here if we weren't allowed to walk through. But, yeah, we're no longer on private land now. Or are we? I don't know. We have got some donkeys. Look at the donkeys there in the background. That's pretty cool. And yeah, this is at the side of the River Aire, of course, in Castleford, my hometown. It is a hot, sunny day today. And this is the first of many videos that we are going to be doing on the channel on a Sunday. It might be just me taking you to places that you've never seen before, or I've never seen before. Or it'll be with Angel, and we'll do whatever, like we've done on the Trans-Pennine Trail in Barnsley. I mean, we may revisit that in the future. I am not sure yet. But these videos are just about a reflection of the week of wrestling and everything else. As recording, I haven't watched SmackDown. It is Friday for me. Going into the weekend, so I don't know what happened on SmackDown, but I'm sure it was a very interesting show. But obviously we've done Raw this week. That was a pretty good episode, and yeah, obviously NXT was really, really good as well. Yeah, so like I said, these are little walk-alongs. We do watch-alongs on the channel, so I thought that it'd be fun to call it a walk-along instead. We are gonna go like I say, I don't really know where I'm going. This is all new to me. So, yeah, you experienced this as pretty much as I was on the day. This was filmed on the 26th of last month. So, yeah, this was actually filmed before Money in the Bank. Yeah, so this has been sat on my phone for quite some time. I actually did some commentary on the videos, but obviously it's a bit dated now because I did think that Logan Paul was going to win. Something happened to the path here. It's gone, and we jumped to the future. And this is what I really wanted to show you guys, is these houses. I did not know these existed, right? So these look onto the River Aire, and look at nice lovely balconies as well. How pretty do these houses look? I did not know these existed, and kind of like prime retail. It kind of like reminded me of somewhere like you'd get in Spain or something, where it'd look out onto an ocean. But yeah, these kind of seemed like really special, and I didn't even know these existed. So yeah, I had to be careful. There were people out on the balconies. It is a hot sunny day after all. But there was a bench what we walked past, inviting people to sit down and take in the scenery. So we didn't do that, obviously. We're just going to keep on walking. But yeah, these are new developments, and obviously I've never seen them before. But have a look at this. I mean, yeah, we saw the ducks earlier on at the boatyard. Now look at these. Oh, look at these little duckies. That'd be so cute. We're going to get a close up of them. As I got nearer, they did start to quack quite loudly. I don't think they was too pleased at me being here, if I'm being all honest. But look at them ones. I have no idea what they call these different breeds of ducks, to be honest. So I'm not going to try and fill you with like knowledge of what these actually are. But they didn't look very happy about me being here filming them. Let's just say that. So we won't dwell on it too much. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I've moved further on. The reason why we moved further on, actually, I had a bit of a mishap with the camera. I was filmed half of this upside down. I should have left it in and we could pretend we were in Australia, but nah. Editing, we've edited it out and we're a little bit further on the trail. As I clear my voice. Yeah, we obviously these are all pretty much new builds, and we're going to see a little bit of these being developed in a moment, which I was quite surprised at that we've been still able to keep on the trail, as I like really thought that we were going to get closed off at one point. Have a look at that. It's like close up at that sign. If you want to live here in Castleford in one of these wonderful houses there, you can pause the video, get that phone number. Yeah, I might even consider it myself. These are gorgeous, and on a nice sunny day like today, I mean, pretty cool. Like I said, here is some barricades. Obviously at this point we were coming into like where they were working on new builds, so yeah. So pretty impressive area. I didn't even know this walk even existed or how far this walk would go. So this is quite new to me, as my finger keeps getting in shot. So let me know if you kind of like these little walk-alongs. What could we talk about on these walk-alongs in future? You want me to give me my wrestler of the week, my wrestling match of the week? I don't know. Use the comment section below for these videos. To let me know what we can talk about. Should I do a live walk along on a Sunday, where especially if there's no football or anything on? I mean, it might be a good thing to just talk to you guys live. Well, I'm out and about. I mean, it could be an idea. Let me know what you think about that. But yeah, this is like a little Sunday excursion. I don't know what next week's video is going to be yet, because I haven't filmed out yet. Certainly put suggestions in if you want me to go up to Leeds and we're just filming the Leeds town centre. I don't know, that could be quite fun, just walking around actual Leeds town centre. We are actually going into toy shops and we're just seeing how people react to me filming. That could be fun. Like I said, this is under development, so we are kind of walking past workmen at the moment. These houses are empty. This path is a bit of a mess, and yeah, we are literally quite at the side of the river at the minute. I was kind of felt like I shouldn't be here, but the path is still usable. I still had quite a lot of walking space, so I wasn't walking into bushes as maybe this suggests a little bit like I was. But you can see there, pretty lots of green. But yeah, these are all new developments, so like if you really fancy living in one of these nice houses, then the phone number earlier is totally there for you to check out. But yeah, it's really cool to see, and it's first time being down here, so this is all new to me as well. I did not know these kind of houses existed in Castleford, to be quite honest with you, but now I do know. And very interesting to see how these future developments work out. And that there is the River Aire, just to point out. And then we had that at the other side, kind of like a bridge. I don't really know what that is, to be quite honest with you, but it looked pretty cool. Doesn't it look cool, man? Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And it's got like a little platform. Maybe that's where they do a bit of shipping and dropping off stuff. I don't know. I don't really know my facts about the River Aire, if I'm being all honest. But this is pretty cool, walking past construction. This does lead into the town centre, which I didn't know, to be quite honest with you. I didn't know where this were leading me to, in all fairness. But have a look at that. Still under construction. It's got all the scaffolding. It's pretty cool. I know this is totally non-wrestling related, but obviously this is just a little bit of me, what I like, just to go on a walk now and again, do a bit of filming, show you something interesting. Hopefully this is interesting to you guys. The River Aire there is it's quite tranquil, quite peaceful. It's just a lovely day out, and yeah, it's good to be out in the sunshine, let me tell you. Not get many sunny days here in the UK, to be honest, so you've got to make the most of it. We are a bit closer to that. I do think I had a couple right up my bum at this moment in time, so I was being very careful on what I was filming. They were right behind me. I think you will see later on them pass me by. As you can see, there is some buildings coming up in the distance. And yeah, my finger's still in the shot next to where I put Castleford. But yeah, this is quite a peaceful walk. Obviously, hopefully you've been enjoying these daily videos. Obviously there will be more in the future. I'm going to try and get a video out every day at 5 p.m. Hopefully you've enjoyed them so far. Let me know what you'd like to see. I mean, Dylan did make a suggestion about a top 5 like matches for SummerSlam and stuff like that. It could be a possible future video this week. Definitely under consideration. And yeah, just let me know what you think. There is some bollards in the distance cutting off the river. And there's just a look back at what we've seen already. Very cool. More houses. See how many houses there are. I mean, this is what quite impressed me, is just how many there was at the Riverside. I did not know this, being all honest. But there is the end of the construction. We're back on a better path now. So that's where the new builds are. These are what we've seen specifically already. And we're getting a little bit of closer look at that River Aire and stuff what's going forward. Look at the balconies. Imagine a hot sunny day. You've got a balcony. Oh, I would be out on that balcony every chance I got. And that is no lie, really. Getting a suntan. Why not? Nobody else to bother you. Only thing what's in front of you is the lovely scenery, the lovely River Aire. In fact, when I said the couple was coming, it was here where the couple joined us. There's a defibrillator. It's nice to see that they're looking after the locals, just in case anything happens, like an heart attack or anything like that. So that was pretty cool to see it just randomly outside of these buildings. But yeah, the couple, what I said earlier, what were behind me, are actually joined now. So so yeah, this is a slightly longer video. I was going to cut this up into parts, but to be quite honest with you, I don't feel that these videos would have sustained much interest as separate episodes, if I'm being honest. We have jumped forward a little bit now. We are at the side of the main road in Castleford, and I wanted to show you this. Castleford is technically a Roman town. We've been on Beancroft before. There is the couple what were behind me. So yeah, that is the trail what we've just come up, where all the houses are. So yeah, we're into the main centre of Castleford now, or just at the bottom. And like I said, these memorials are of Roman memorials. Yeah, Castleford is an old Roman town. And this proves that we're on the Riverside Trail. Very cool. And yeah, this bottom end of Castleford, there's a signpost saying that being on the trail. And we're going to walk down, show you a little bit of Cass, my hometown, take you back to the bridge that we've been on before, and a little bit of information for you about the Riverside Trail. Coming towards an old abandoned pub, which used to be the Crimea Tavern. It's now, I feel like, second-hand shop, or was. I think it might be even shut down now. Look, Still loads of barricades there. You can't go in there, it's restricted access. Lots of cars whizzing past. And yeah, even that is all boarded up. Right. Not much happens down at the bottom end of Castleford, if I'm being all honest, near the riverside. There is the steel work, the sugar works, I think it is, the flour mill. What we're coming up to soon, which now is like a museum, and it has like a tea place, as you'll see. You can paint your own pots. We will get to that in a minute. That's a strange address. But yeah, we're just walking past this extremely busy road. We are going to get to the second part of the trail. We're going to rejoin it further on. You can't exactly get to the side of the riverside, obviously, because there is no walkway. This is pretty much part of that trail, I have to admit. And there is that tea shop, the museum, where you can go, and there you go, you can paint your own pots, there you go. Good afternoon, paint your own pots, have a cup of tea, go around the mill, and yeah, they do a lot of things for old people here, like my mum goes here quite often, so yeah, I'm calling my mum up, okay. But here we go, lots more, like little parking. Hopefully, like I said, you're enjoying this slightly longer video. I will look to shorten these videos down to around about 20 minutes in the future. But I just had all this footage and I wanted to share with you. Got some people walking past. Spot anything that you see, let me know what you think of this trail. There is another part of this trail what we can go visit later on. Where there's a lot more interesting stuff happens. I have been on that part of the trail before, so I kind of know what I'm looking for, or looking at. So we can certainly go and visit that in the future. We don't have to leave this trail just out like we are going to do here. There's the bridge. We have done videos on here before as part of a toy on the old channel. But we'll have another look. Get as close as we can without actually getting on it. Here's some signposts just telling you about the River Aire, where we are at Castleford. If you want to pause this at any point to get any information, then you quite likely do so. There's a lot of stuff, what you can see on the trail, and we could have a quick look up at the bridge, show you what's going off. This is kind of like one of the main things in Castleford. This bridge, very popular bridge, obviously. Loch Lane off in the distance. I've just had a pigeon fly past me. There is the bridge. It's quite cool. There's the flour mill in the distance. We have got some ducks. I think now that is actually a seagull. Down at the bottom there is Loch Lane, and there's the water coming down. Very cool. We've got there was some people at the other side. I didn't really want to get them on camera, but they were getting drunk, I think. So I didn't really want to point a camera at them, just in case I got abuse. But there is this like plaque thing down at the bottom as well. Have a look at this, and it's like a mini map of all the places in Castleford. I don't know if you can make any of that out. Pause it and let me know what you can read, but it's pretty cool. Then you can see the silhouette of me and my camera. There is an wholesale shop coming up soon which sells booze, which I will go. I do stop off and get a drink. But there is the bridge. Very old bridge as well. That goes into Loch Lane. Lots of cars going across there. And yeah. Like I say, make suggestions. Let me know what you think of this particular video. Is it something that I should continue? Do you need me an angel to be amazed? Certainly let me know. As we go through here, maybe even more through to look at Castleford itself. There's a girl with nice legs. I my way through there. Lots of plants. This is the wholesale shop. It does booze, drink, obviously plants and all that. We do jump forward. I did go in for
it's a little bit of a
drink.
change of
We're
pace
now
to the
further on
videos
in
what
the
I'll
trail.
constantly
We're
on the channel.
at the side
Hopefully you're just enjoying these just as
Castleford
much.
Rugby Ground, really.
I
This
just
is
enjoy
just
being
like
out in the fresh
spare
air, to
land
be quite
at the
honest
side.
with you, enjoying
It's a part of a nature
this
trail.
footage with you.
It will lead
And
us
we have
back
got
to the River
quite
Aire.
interested in the background, and we're going to try and get
And
as
it's
close
still
as
part of the
possible to
exact same thing,
might take us off
really.
the trail a little
But
bit,
I wanted to show you
but
this
I
abandoned
think it's
bridge
worth it.
when we get a
So we're
little
going to
bit
see how close
closer.
we can get. I mean, we're getting
It
really
is in the
close to that
distance there, a
pylon as well.
massive pylon.
I
But
don't know
yeah,
if
we
you can
can't
quite see it
actually
in the
get
distance,
to
but
this
it's an
bridge,
old
which is a
abandoned
shame
bridge,
because I would love to
which
walk
is
across
super
it.
cool.
But yeah, this is about as near as we can get to it,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
actually can't really get that
So
close,
we'll get into a decent position and
But
I
it is
will
abandoned.
enlarge it for you. There it is. It's an old railway
There
bridge.
it is, you can just about see it. We will
Totally
get a bit
abandoned.
closer.
It has got
You
like
see
moss and
there,
that grown over it. It goes
back
quite a
quite a
distance
bit.
as well.
There used to be a
But
railway
yeah, look
track,
at that.
I believe.
It's a shame. I'd love to
It's
go
very
over there
interesting.
and show
I'm
you
not
it a
telling
little
you
bit
much you
more
can see of
closer,
that,
but you
but
can't. There's no access
very
to it.
cool. Very
You know,
interesting
at a
in the
moment like this, I
background.
wished I had a
Very,
drone
very
and then we
cool.
could have
Some
gone up
attacked
and
by
had a closer
bugs.
look.
Only problem with being
But
down here.
yeah,
And
unfortunately,
obviously we've got that
on this
pylon.
occasion we can't. Obviously,
It's
we'll have
just
a
in
look
the
at this
field there. You can
big,
hear an
massive
ice cream van in
pylon.
the background, which is absolutely nowhere near me.
Yeah, we love us
Why is it
pylons,
not down
don't we?
here?
And this one's quite accessible as well.
Yeah, you can see the bridge thing in the background.
There's stuff cut off,
covered in trees
cut
and
off
stuff
points
now.
around
But
it.
you can get access
So
to that pylon,
I
which
suppose
we're not
you can't really
but
get to it.
We're not going down
But yeah,
there.
there we go. We have moved on a little bit further. I did cut a lot of footage out. This nearly went about 40 minutes long, to be fair. So I've cut a lot of minutes out. And I just want to show you just what you can find. And look at this. It's very eerie as we go through here. It was a quiet day, actually. Not many people around. It was great for me to film because not many interactions. So... And there is more pylons, absolutely covered in pylons, actually. As you'd expect, open land, pylon. But yeah, there was loads of horses and fields and that in this area as well. But we are coming up to an area. I don't think this was fenced off last time I came, but I think it's fenced off for obvious reasons. And it was a bit disappointing because I fancied a dip. But yeah, it certainly says there, no swimming. Such a shame. I thought this was the local pool. Got a little moth flying into the camera there. And as you can see, it's all fenced off now. But I do think this was open. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a little cut off from the River Aire. And I'm sure they used this as some kind of boatyard or something daft like that. You can't really see it now. It's a lot of it's just overgrown near the fencing. But yeah, you couldn't go for a swim in there even if you wanted to be quite honest with you. You're having to mount this fence. So it is well secure. We have got this sign, what we saw earlier. No swimming. Danger. Yeah, it's deep water. There is that deep water. It's just cut off from the actual River Aire. I assumed that boats would have come in here at some point. Like just fishing boats, really. Nothing too dramatic. There is some like of a dam thing over there. If I can focus my camera, I couldn't really get a good shot. There's a bench. I did have a few minutes on there before we carried on. But we have carried on now. We're still at the same point, really. We just had a couple of minutes sit down. These fences are all around. Yeah, normally they could be shut. We've got two ways we can go. We could either go up this way, which we are doing, or we could have took the right-hand turn. But we have got our first interaction coming up. And it wasn't much of an interaction, to be fair. I did acknowledge this guy, and... yeah, he looked rather pissed that I had my phone in my hand and was filming, to be quite honest with you. He didn't say up. But as you can see, he's just coming up in the distance. I was doing live commentary at the time, and wasn't talking to this, but that little doggy, it's such a big guy with a little dog. I think that's why he looked a bit miffed that I was filming. Here's another interaction. Two cyclists, they were really nice, said hello. Nice sunny day for a cycle, so that's literally the only people I saw. Imagine, I were out for quite some time. If we saw the couple earlier on, then there's them two on the bike, and the guy with the dog. Literally, that was the people who were out on this trail on this fine Sunday. So yeah, it was very peaceful. I was pretty much on my own the entire time. Like I say, the River Aire is just there in the distance. You can just about make it out, to be fair. Yeah, there it is. So we are still on the trail. We're still walking at the side of the riverside, kind of. Kind of veering off a little bit from it. But yeah, we're just chilling, walking along this rather long path. Just taking in the sunshine. And I think I was spitballing at this particular time, talking about Money in the Bank and talking about who I thought was potential winners and stuff like that. Obviously, I was saying I'd be crying right now if it was Logan Paul, this, that, and the other. I mean, obviously, we're past that point now. Yeah, all of this was filmed on the 26th of last month. So we obviously, we're now in a new month and we know the winners of Money in the Bank and all that stuff. So it is Land Trust. I feel like now we're going into uncharted territory. I mean, it is a part of the trail. We have moved on to another gate. Two ways, either way is out, and I decided to just venture down here to close out the video. I don't know why I decided, because I do think this is a private road. We've got some horses there, and this part of the trail looks like it's closed off to the public. So we're going to travel down it anyway, just to see where it takes us. There is a signpost, and I'm pretty damn sure it says no pedestrians. If so, we'll end the video here, I'm afraid, but we are going to travel down as far as we can. Nobody challenging me yet, so as far as I'm concerned, we're quite within our rights to be down here. We've got a little hut here coming up in on the left-hand side. Yeah, like I say, there's nobody here to challenge me, so we're not doing anything wrong. Obviously, if we were asked to leave, I would straight away, but I'd try to get as close to this sign as I possibly could without getting right up to it. But as you can see, shaky cam. It didn't quite work. I couldn't quite make out what it said, so we did go that little bit further. And just to confirm that there was no right of way for a pedestrian down here, it clearly states that this is pretty much private road. So there we go. I didn't go any further, and we're going to call an end to this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully you'll join me for another Sunday walk along. Yeah, it was actually on this walk along that I came up with that name. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome. Bye for now.